Good morning. It seemed like a good time for an update on what's going on here at Eastwind. So I'm going to take you for a little tour. We have some herbs that people have donated. We also have a new redbud tree that will be a prayer tree for people to enjoy, but it's not where I can show you right now. So this will all be public area that everybody can just come and be and quietly enjoy. Obviously that will evolve over time. Here is our veterinary space. So we have Dr. Melanie Filato that uses this room right now. I'm Melinda Bicos making the video. I use that room. And then this room here, I think we have one of our pelvic floor PTs that's going to start using once we sort all of these books. People keep asking, will you have providers? And we will have providers, of course. We have over 100 providers listed on Integrate right now, but obviously we need providers all over Central Ohio. The point is not to have them all in one place exactly, just to make sure that people can find the people they need when they need them. But we will have some here. But the big goal is really to create public space that helps people just have another place in the community to be that's peaceful. This idea of a third space is something that is important to Integrate's mission. You know, we all need to have a first space. It's our home usually. And then a second space, which is usually our school or work. And then we need a third space. So we have rec centers and churches and libraries and all sorts of things. But wellness is difficult these days, and part of Integrate's mission is to help people navigate integrative wellness, and having wonderful places in the community is definitely part of that. So this is our quiet common space. This is a little telephone booth if people need to duck in and have a conversation. And then here is a table-based office. This is primarily where I work, but it's available for people to either come use who might want to just have some quiet self-care time to themselves with some of the props that are in there, or for other providers to use on the evenings and weekends. Here we have a room that Colleen Linhart uses. She does coaching and hypnotherapy that's available for the public to use, to just have a quiet conversation space, or a beautiful spot to journal or read. Or other providers to rent out that might use that kind of area. This room is our library. We have had a beautifully kind donation of a lot of rocks and stones that we'll display and share here. And then we have over 500 books that were part of the library at the All Life Center that have been in storage this whole time. So they will reemerge. This is another table-based space available for hourly rental, either to other Integrate providers or people that request use that could make use of these tools for their own self-care. Right now, Karen Trusky is the main person using this. She's an educational kinesiologist, an energy worker, and vibrational tuning guru. And then here we have our movement room. This room, when it's open, if the door's open, anybody's welcome to come on in here and make use of the props that we have. Either just put down a yoga mat and make a spot on the floor, or there's a table over here that actually has a PEMF stone mat on it So this is another public space that people are welcome just to drop in on. Also rentable for people to use for their own use or for providers to rent. And then we have the makeshift version of our store. If you're interested in selling in the store, anybody, any maker or vendor is welcome. We are trying to figure this out as we go. We have a lot of really great stuff. The walkers and things we have as part of our lending library. We have medical equipment. Getting over to that here. Like right now we have blood pressure cuffs and pulsetto devices, Depends, scooters, crutches, canes, all kinds of things. We also have a group that takes care of our plants, and so we always have some of them for sale here. And everything here in the store is self-checkout. Everything here is kind of self-everything for now. It's a volunteer everything, so we don't have any staff here, but you're welcome to drop in, make yourself at home. You don't have staff at home either, so hopefully you'll feel at home when you're here. So this whole area is going to be where the new store will be. And here we are trying to bring back the idea of the old school bulletin board. And here will be like our future cafe, coffee shop, sort of self-serve coffee shop little area. Baked goods, coffee, tea, loose teas, mugs for sale, all kinds of good stuff. We'll have to see how that evolves over time. So, all right, I'm not sure where to end this tour for now. Here's a QR code if you're interested in going to the website, integrateColumbus.org. There's all kinds of information there about what's going on and how you can be involved. All right, still in transition, but looking better all the time. All right, if you stayed tuned this long, wow, thank you. Have a really good day.